Most people plant a garden and spend the whole summer fighting it, but what if I told you, with the right setup, you can make gardening easier, more productive, and actually enjoy it every single morning? Good morning, my beautiful viewers. This is James Carpenter with Country Living. Today, we're planting something I've really been looking forward to. 9 different hot pepper plants, and right beside them a full bed of marigold flowers. And I'm going to show you exactly how I set this up so it's simple, efficient, and honestly something I enjoy doing every single day. Now take a look at these beds. These are made from IBC totes, cut down and repurposed. You guys know how I am. We don't waste anything if we can help it. These totes are strong, durable, and the perfect size. They hold moisture well, but still drain if you set them up right. And best of all, you're not bending over all day. Would you rather bend over all day or work at waist height like this? Now this is where the magic happens. Everything in these beds is filled with compost from our wood chips. Over time, that material broke down into this rich, fluffy soil, and I'll tell you right now, plants love this stuff. This kind of soil holds moisture but doesn't stay soggy. Roots can spread easily, no fighting hard ground. You're feeding the soil, and the soil feeds the plant. Have you ever noticed how plants struggle in hard dirt, but thrive in loose soil like this? Alright, now we're getting into the good stuff. 9 different hot pepper plants. Each one's got its own personality, some mild, some that'll light you up. We've got variety here, that's the key. Different peppers grow in different ways, produce at different times. Spacing matters. Give them room to breathe. What's the hottest pepper you've ever eaten? And did you regret it? And right over here, we've got our marigolds. Now these aren't just for looks, even though they look great. Marigolds help deter pests. They bring pollinators into your garden, and they add color that makes the whole space feel alive. Do you plant flowers in your garden or just vegetables? This is what I enjoy right here. Every morning I come out, check the beds, pull a few weeds, give everything some water. It's peaceful. It's productive, and it's something you can see grow day by day. In a world where everything moves fast, this slows you down in a good way. Let me give you my take on raised beds. Less strain on your body, better soil control, easier weed management, higher yields in a smaller space. And when you build them right, like this, they last. Gardening teaches patience, something most of us don't practice enough. You don't need a huge garden, just a smart setup. Start small, learn, adjust, grow. How many of you are gardening this year? What are your plannings? Would you try raised beds like this? Alright, my beautiful viewers, that's planting day. Now before we wrap this up, I want to share something a little special with you. You see these peppers right here? These aren't just something I'm growing for fun. These are going into a recipe that's been in my family for over 60 years. My dad and his family spent time overseas, places like Guam, Morocco, and Libya. The first 11 years of my life, I was right there with them. Different cultures, different foods, different ways of living. And while we were on Guam, we were introduced to something simple but powerful. They called it hot onions. And let me tell you, this is one of those recipes that doesn't leave you once you've had it. This came from the local people, the Chamorro people, and it's been passed down in my family ever since. Now here's how simple this is, and that's what makes it so good. So, start with a variety of fresh hot peppers. In my case, we've got 9 different kinds. Then grab your onions. I like to use yellow, purple, and white. Slice them up, nothing fancy. Add in some soy sauce. Just a teaspoon of oil, that's all you need. Mix it together and then put it in the refrigerator until you're ready to use it. And I'm going to tell you right now, these are not sweet onions. This has got bite, it's got heat, and it wakes up anything you put it on. If you like it hot, this one's for you. We use this with meat and rice, simple meals, but this right here takes it to a whole different level. And that's what I love about it. It doesn't take much to make something special. You know, it's funny how something as simple as peppers and onions can carry so much history. From a small island in the Pacific, all the way to my garden right here today. And now I'm growing the ingredients myself, passing it down, just like it was given to us. Do you have a recipe in your family that's been passed down like that? And that's really what this garden is about. It's not just growing food. It's growing memories, traditions, and something you can share with the people around you. If you got something out of this video, do me a favor. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, because we've got a lot more coming. This is James Carpenter with Country Living, and I'll see you in the next one.